We're back on the island, and it's full steam ahead. I'm Sarah Richardson. This is Sarah's Island Rescue. The sparks and sweat are flying as Dunny, Chris, and Alex and the team ramp up the reno rhythm from top to bottom of the cottage. The transformation is really starting to show, and we're finally saying goodbye green, hello fresh and fun. I've got new ideas on the go and more shopping tips for you. To get things started, it's time for taps. Let's turn the temperature up with spectacular bathroom fixtures from my go-to destination for chrome, brass, and steel. Today, I am looking at counters and thinking about all the gorgeous finishing details. And I have stopped by Taps, and I am here looking at this gorgeous wall of jewelry, right? Your plumbing fixtures are absolutely the jewelry of your bathroom, and you want them to look fantastic and be that finishing touch. And I am looking at Riobel fixtures, and there's some terrific stylings. There is a really good blend of slightly more contemporary, slightly transitional, and traditional nods. Because this is a cottage and this is an older cottage, I don't want it to look too contemporary. I do not want modern. What I want is something that looks classic and timeless, yet updated, because that is the entire goal for this whole project. That is what I am looking at here. I'm super excited about this one. This is called the Momenti by Riobel, and it has it's like they've streamlined everything. When I look at faucets, I try to avoid designs that have too many ribs, too many places that you have to clean and polish. What I like about this is there's a little bit of detail, but it's also been kind of smoothed out. Then we have a classic cross handle. I like this with a high arc spout for face washing and for the way it looks. I like a higher gooseneck spout. What's fun here is we've got the squared off spout, but then the gooseneck spout. You can do a cross handle, you can do a lever handle, and that means I can mix and match. When it comes to selecting faucets and shower systems, I like each bathroom to have its own personality. I don't tend to go with one choice everywhere. I like to mix and match. I like to have fun. I like to have accents, and I want each room to have its own personality, especially if you have different personalities that live in those rooms. Why not let everybody have something that speaks to them? So that's my goal. We're gonna do some cross, some lever, some brushed nickel, some polished nickel, some gold. And Peter's just told me, now if you've been watching, you've seen Peter before. Peter has helped me with all of my bathrooms for well over 20 years. That's kind of amazing. We have renovated a lot of bathrooms together. And one of the great things with any of these shower systems is that when you turn the diverter, it's a pressure balanced valve, and when you turn the diverter, it can be all on rain shower, all on hand shower, or a combination of the two. And I think that is fantastic because sometimes you have to choose one or the other. And if you know me, you know I want it all the time. Oh, and then these Victoria and Albert tubs. I love Victoria and Albert tubs. They are literally the most beautiful. Okay, I have 1,000 places to go today, so I'm making this the world's fastest ever plumbing selection, and I'm feeling really good about it. I'm also feeling pretty good about my slab selections, but sometimes a second look and a second opinion can lead to an unexpected masterstroke. Okay, just when we thought we had found our slab, I'm thinking of changing everything. I think the slab I thought was going to go in the kitchen might need to move to the bathroom, and I think this might move into the kitchen. And maybe skip putting stone on all the backsplashes and just have leathered. This is Arctic Cloud, is that right? Arctic Cloud. I've made a dining, if you really pay attention, I've made a dining table out of this before. Midtown Reno, it was really gorgeous. Okay. It seems that sometimes lines and patterns get crossed. I need to find an easy and inexpensive solution to a headboard headache.
In order to keep this border even all the way around, we had to make a seam here because the fabric wasn't wide enough. This is 109 inches. The pattern doesn't continue here at the joint, at the seam.
Okay, so this is so fun because this is exactly what I wanted. Taking this inexpensive quilt and turning it into a super fun headboard. However, when I stand back, I think the fact that the two of those don't line up is a little bit distracting. So I have an idea, right? Can we get that the exact width that we need it? Like, we don't want it tucked under. We want it to come all the way to here.
Yeah. There's going to be like 1/4-inch seams.
Yeah. I feel like maybe I'm going to sit down at your sewing machine. You know I used to sew, right?
No, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm feeling very DIY right now.
Okay, let's put that problem to bed before I saddle up to a sewing machine and follow a different thread that has me chasing a missing bathtub.
Here's a little adventurous part of my day that I wasn't really planning on. So the tub I ordered online that was supposed to have been delivered sometime in the last week has apparently at a warehouse in Sudbury and not showing up anytime soon. So you know what I did? I just went and got myself a new tub, and now I'm gonna drop it off here at the tile warehouse because somebody's coming to get it.
It's Bed Baths and Beyond as I motor back to the island with visions of green walls and salmon floors fading into a mist of white paint. I hope.
Do you know what is about to happen upstairs? After nearly a year of waiting, I think the paint is about to come out of the gun.
Amazing.
Today we have so much stuff happening here. We have carpenters, tilers, painters, demolishers, orchestrators. That's me. We have got to the point where we have moved out of the cottage. We no longer have bathroom vanities. We still have functioning toilets. The kitchen's still working, but we had to strip out all the beds, move out of the bedrooms, and so we are now camping out across the bay at a friend's cottage and trying to keep everything moving ahead. Last night was a late night. We were here till what time? 9 o'clock? All in the name of progress. I'm gonna go and show you what's happening in Fiona's bathroom because it looks so pretty. What's happening in here? How's it going, Bill?
Good.
I'm sneaking in. I wanna see, ooh, laser level.
Good.
You got your glasses on and a laser level.
Laser, so
That means it's perfection time.
There's a possibility.
A possibility. A high probability. Come on.
Oh.
Well, look at that. That looks gorgeous. I like it stacked. It looks great. Nice and crisp.
Yeah.
Looks fabulous. So this is still here, the blue vanity. But that's going. So's the floor. Tiles are looking good. You never got the light you asked for.
Well, that's okay. I've got my glasses on, so.
Okay, well, no light, but definitely keep the glasses on.
Glasses and laser.
Okay, I'll be back. Holler if you need help. Not that I think I'm very helpful, but I could try. Oh, look at you!
Hello. I've opened up your shower for you.
And you've opened up your face.
It's just a little piece of wood. No big deal. Yeah, but this is so much better because this was just a dark space because the wall used to go to here, right?
Oh my gosh, let me zoom out. Ooh.
So,
Now what about that
the toilet?
and that?
The lamp. Well, the toilet we're gonna move it tomorrow since the plumber's coming.
Yay!
And which is amazing news because it's very hard to get people on short notice. And then we just figured out where you want to put the toilet.
I just want to spin it. It's gonna be great. We have buffed and sanded all the walls in here. We have taped it off. And I am dying for the painters to come in here and start spraying. So one of the things we're doing is the windows are getting installed next week. So what's happening is we don't really have to worry about the existing windows. We don't have to care about whether they get paint on them. Then the new windows will come in, the old windows will get popped out. And as soon as these rooms are painted, I'm gonna move on to painting the floors, which by the time we get fresh paint on the walls, fresh paint on the floors, they are going to have a total transformation and they're gonna look so good. And we are really, I don't even wanna say it, we've been so lucky with the weather It is the second week of June. The temperatures are perfect. The air is dry. So this is ideal working conditions for everybody everywhere. Because when it's raining here, it is not fun. But when it's like this, it's awesome. Just curious, did you get the short end of the job jar stick today?
Yeah, there's no question why Bill and Chris were, and even Dunny were kind of excited to hear that they wouldn't be doing this job, and I'm finding out why now. What I gotta do is use this thing, my little James Bond gun, and chip this into sections, and then I can bring them up hopefully neatly, and then just carry this out, and then I'll be ready to put down the Schluter.
This system is, I love this shower pan system. It's so much faster.
Yeah, the shower pan system's great. We got a little plumbing to deal with.
Well, this may be nasty work, but I gotta say, it's gonna be so nice and so bright in that shower. I think I hear the sound of the sprayer. So here we go. Let's go see what's happening. I have a very important job on this site. I vacuum a lot, I move stuff, I make meals, and I pick up garbage. Is it time to spray yet? So what's happening in here now?
Well, I was able to break up the block, and so now I'm just tidying it up. And I've got to cut a hole in the floor for the new drain. And then we got to reroute some plumbing.
I love green. And I love blue, but I like them as accents. And the challenge is that while this is a nice green, the boards have shrunk over time so you can see right through to the raw wood. And the brushwork is a bit not great. We have to look at this and see. You can see where it's been smooshed. So if you're lying in bed, you're looking at all these funny marks on the wall.
Raw wood. It's finally happening. Goodbye green, hello pristine, clean, and glorious white. This can't happen fast enough, but we need to be methodical, and careful preparation is key. Each coat needs to be applied in thin layers to ensure perfection. These walls will gobble up 20 gallons of primer and another more than 20 gallons of paint before the green is gone for good. I can't wait for a fresh canvas to create a whole new world.
It's true, I admit it. I love white paint. This is just the first coat of primer. You'll see the windows are still turquoise, but that's because these windows are coming out and new windows are coming in, and it's just gonna be great. So great. So light, so bright. Yay, good day.
It's 20 after 5. The saws are still going. Team is still working. Painter's still painting. Tyler's still piling. Chris, as always, is working. So are Chris and AY and myself. So I thought, what better time to start assembling the closet? So that is about to happen now. Let's see how far I get.
I built 2 cabinets. I have 8 cabinets in total. So I have 6 more to go. And I would love to keep going. It is such a beautiful evening, but you know what I need to do right now? I need to stop building cabinets and start thinking about feeding the crew. So now I'm gonna go to my other job, which is making these boys some dinner. We've had a really good day. The painters have done primer. Hi Chloe, you are covered in pollen. 2 full bedrooms have been primed. We got rooms taped. Chris is back to finish carpentry. Bill's been tiling the shower, which I'm so excited about. Good day here. And I get the impression we have a fair bit more work to do. So last night we had dinner at 9 o'clock, which is nothing new for me. But I'm gonna try and feed the crew a little earlier tonight.
The sun sets on another big day, but tomorrow is the longest day of the year. I'm gearing up glam to get the paint flowing. Look out, Sarah's got a gun loaded with white.
Are you ready?
Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, and tell your friends to join us on this wild island adventure. See you next time.